Hello everyone! One of my subscribers asked me to break down the strategy I used to trade with earlier, and today I'm going to show it to you. This video is going to be very interesting, so make sure you watch it until the end, and don't forget to hit the like button. Let's jump straight into the trading session. All right, guys, here's how we set up the strategy. First, go to the Indicators tab. The first one we add is the Supertrend indicator. The second will be the Arun indicator. Both indicators stay on their default values. Supertrend with the standard parameters and the classic color palette. Arun with a period of 25, also in the classic style. Click Save and everything is ready. It's all very straightforward. Even beginners who are just starting their journey in financial markets can handle this setup. Now, let's see what the market has prepared for me today. Watch this video until the end to understand my exact entry points. Let's get started. Let's not waste any time. I'm already in the market with the currency pair Euro-Turkish Lira. Here's what I find interesting. The first thing I noticed was a signal from the Supertrend indicator, and the Arun indicator is showing buyer dominance. This suggests the beginning of a corrective move, and the price has room to go higher. That's why I decided to enter a buy trade with an expiration time of 1 minute. Let's see how this option closes. 1 minute of your time. I want to remind you about my Telegram channel where I regularly share educational materials, trading tips, and insightful articles about the Forex market. But for those of you who are serious about leveling up your trading game, I offer an exclusive opportunity to copy my trades directly through the platform's social trading feature. This means you can stay active in the market even while you're relaxing at home. My trades are mirrored instantly on your account, so you profit alongside me. If you want to know exactly how to connect to social trading, just send me a direct message. There are a few simple requirements, and this feature is available to everyone. My contact info is right below this video. Now, let's get back to the strategy. The trade closes in profit. Excellent. The situation was read correctly. Let's move on and look for the next setup. Here we've got a rather interesting situation. Let's take a closer look. We can observe a sideways movement while the Supertrend indicator gives a sell signal. At the same time, the Arun indicator shows seller dominance, which points to a potential downward impulsive move. I opened a trade with a 2-minute expiration to allow more time for the situation to unfold. Let's follow this trade and see how it plays out. Yes, the trade closes in profit. Excellent. I timed the expiration just right. It's really simple. Whenever you see price consolidation or trading near a horizontal level, it's better to play it safe and add an extra minute for the move to develop properly. Let's open the next trade on the currency pair GBP-USD. The Arun indicator is showing seller dominance, and we also see a strong upward trend. At the same time, the Supertrend is giving a sell signal, which suggests a potential reversal in this situation. It's a bit of a risky trade, to be honest. The expiration time is set to 1 minute, so I'm immediately preparing a hedge just in case, because this entry is against the trend and something unexpected could happen. I'm opening the first hedge because I see the situation got a bit out of control. However, the overall setup remains valid, and the Supertrend is still signaling a sell, even on the lower timeframes. Everything looks fairly stable here, so I open the trade with a 2-minute expiration for extra safety. Let's follow this trade and see how it plays out. That was an excellent trade. The hedge worked out and brought me a profit. Now we can move forward. Let's look for another interesting setup. And here comes the next setup, the currency pair British pound, Japanese yen. This is a buy trade. As you can see, there is buyer dominance according to the Arun indicator and a new signal from the Supertrend, although it's slightly counter trend. There is still room for the price to move, so anything is possible. Let's watch how this trade closes. A good trade brings me profit. With this strategy, even a beginner can replicate such results. For example, if you don't use my trading bot, this strategy can serve as an alternative approach. However, it will require a bit more time since you'll need to analyze the market manually. Okay, let's look for the next setup. Let's focus on this pair, British pound, US dollar. I'm opening a sell trade because the Supertrend shows a signal and the Arun indicator also indicates seller dominance. Once again, this trade is slightly counter trend, but there is room for the price to move a bit lower. Let's see how the price reacts. We need to observe it for a bit. The impulse is moving against me. I'm already preparing a hedging trade. Let's see how this option closes. Unfortunately, the option closes against me on this currency pair. I don't plan to stop here though, and will look for something more interesting. It seems that there's an interesting setup on this currency pair. Let's highlight it. There's an accumulation zone, Supertrend indicates a sell signal, and Arun also shows seller domination. By the way, the overall trend is also downward, so we can participate in the impulse movement. I'm opening a sell trade and we'll see how it goes. The situation looks quite good, so ideally, everything should go smoothly. The trade closes in profit. Excellent. I really like these results. This strategy is very clear and quite simple, built on just 2 indicators and trend movements, so nothing complicated here. Everything is straightforward. Let's find one more interesting trade and then wrap up the trading session. Let's look at the currency pair euro-dollar. I'm opening a buy trade. We have an upward trend. The only thing is that the Arun indicator shows seller dominance while the Supertrend signals a buy. So let's watch. The situation is quite ambiguous, but at first glance, it seems interesting. With the highs being updated, the price could very well move in our favor. Let's see how this trade closes. Great guys, the trade closes in profit and I'm really happy about that. In fact, you can achieve such results much faster over a short period using a trading bot. You can check it out via the link to my Telegram. Of course, I wish you excellent profits and see you soon.